Welcome to another edition of Movie Talk News with Antonio, presented by Harry'sShavers.com. Go to Harry'sShavers.com to slash movie to get your 13 value rebate redemptive deal. All right. Today's topic I'm going to do my Joker movie review. I saw it last night, guys, and I'll give you about little details of the movie. And then the Harley Quinn, correction. Birds of Prey movie trailer. I get into that, and Spider-Man supposed to leak plot and more details on the Spider-Man movie new deal with Sony and Marvel. Here at Movie Talk News with Antonio, presented by Harry's Shavers. Go to harryshaver.com slash movie talk to get your rebate redemption deal. $13 value deal. Anyway, let's get to the Joker movie review. And guys, saw it last night. I saw it late last night at the local movie theater and this was great, awesome. This was one of my totally awesome film. This is well done masterpiece. Now I'm gonna tell you guys, before you go walking thinking there's a comic book movie. I know it's the character of the Joker, but it's another portrayal of his character. Joaquin Phoenix is more and more like a very deep, sad, and this was a really sad and twisted story. I really loved how they portrayed how Joaquin portrayed this version of the Joker and everything else. And this was an overall great film. I enjoyed it. I was entertained, and it was there. I didn't walk in thinking, "Whoa, this is I'm not like a comic." I'm thinking I was walking at as a very watching a serious, very dramatic film, and this a film that could be nominated for Oscar, and it should be nominated for Oscar. This should be one of Academy's best nominees for Oscar. Maybe win it. Who knows about these things? But it should be nominated. Was overall. I like how Joaquin Phoenix played Arthur Fleck, who's a struggling comedian trying to make it in comedy, and I like the story with her and her girlfriend, and his girlfriend who plays Zadie Beast, who was good in the film. Overall, his girlfriend. I love the story. The story was very dramatic, very sad, very twisted, very sick, very psychotic. It was an overall great film. This is amazing, folks. This is not a. And I didn't say, well, and remember, they already said this. It's not connected to the DCU, all right? It's an Elseworld. That's why I put when I post my written more on my website and all my social media outlet. It's an Elseworld. That means another world, another dimension, whatever, another multiverse world of that, that character. So I love it. And I thought everybody would say, well, how you gonna make a Joker film without no Batman? Well, they did, and this. Kind of, you see a young Bruce Wayne, you see Thomas Wayne in the film. There's some nods mention of the characters of like the kid Bruce Wayne and Thomas Wayne. There's a nod of those characters, and that's fine. But again, it was amazing in general, and I enjoyed this a lot. Go see it, guys. Go see it this week. I might see it again because this is a masterpiece. It should be nominated for Oscar, and that's my movie review of the Joker with Tom. And I get Tom for his credit. Director, he really said Tom this film overall the best. Tom Ford did a great job directing this film, starring Joaquin Phoenix, the Joker, and Beast. So anyway, on to the Harley Quinn. Birds of Prey movie trailer. I mentioned Harley Quinn. I know I'm being funny about this, but this is Birds of Prey. This is Harley Quinn movie or Birds of Prey film. The trailer came out like a couple days ago, and don't get me wrong, it was a nice trailer. I like the trailer. It was cool. I know some people hate it, some people like it. I kind of like it. I can stand the tone of the film. But the movie is called Birds of Prey, correct? Right? That's the title. I understand you marketing and focus on Harley Quinn, and that's great and all. That is awesome stuff. But I want to see more. If people that knows Harley Quinn, but people have seen Harley Quinn in the Suicide Squad, where if people don't know about the Black Canary, maybe people, hey, we should heard in the trailer. The Huntress, what's his plan? Ewan McGregor, who played Black Mask, and supposedly his character is a mafia, that's true, he's a mafia gangster in the Batman, everybody, and he's gay. He's gay in the comics. I don't know. That was the latest update on his character. But I know he's a mafia type of gangster in the Batman Rose Gallery. I know that part about his story. I really want to see more of him. I know he's not going to show his mask, but I want to see more. I want to see more how Rosie Prey plays Montoya, the Detective Montoya, who's supposed to be the Question, who he is is a female Question. I mean, I understand you want to focus your marketing on Harley Quinn, and that's great, but they should. Fine, show Quinn, but I want you to see more of the characters. That's my nitpick about this trailer. My nitpick, but it was okay. It's a trailer, it's nothing special. I probably will see it come February the 2nd when it come out, and I will see. And we'll see. We'll see come February the 2nd, come near Valentine's, before Valentine's Day, a couple weeks before Valentine's. Anyway, now on the Spider-Man news. First, I kind of posted this on my little preview of my video on my Facebook Live. They talk about plot. I posted on there's some news about Spider-Man and Spider-Man leaking out. There is some leakage out there, some leaked script, not an actual script, but was supposed to maybe be the plot for the next film. Supposedly, I read the Chameleon might be the main villain, maybe one of the main villains. I heard Kraden, another thing, and there. My take on this: if they go into that route, getting the Chameleon, and I think they're trying to do, before we even try to think about doing a story arc with the Sinister Six, who I think is still, they want to work on making another deal to do that story arc of the Sinister Six. I don't mind they feature Chameleon, I don't mind they feature Kraven. That's fine. They need to, let's do these C characters of the Spider-Man arc. Don't focus on trying to do a Sinister Six. Let's see. We get out there who we're going to talk. We're going to talk about that a little more and go into this topic. Let's focus and get okay. Let's show Kraven, who I heard, and I heard Chameleon. I heard Chameleon mostly, and that's fine. I don't mind to use the Chameleon, and he's a good character in the Spider-Man. But he's basically a shapeshifter. Well, he got a belt with device. Some of the version he can change personality and somehow he's a shapeshifter basically. He's like the Marvel comic version of D'Artagnan, from G.I. Joe. He can change his appearance. Anyway, before you drive Flip Grant, G.I. Joe in the 80s were Marvel, but let's not get into that for comic, but you know what I mean. He's a shapeshifter basically. Basically, someone that he's changed appearance. He disguises. He's a master of disguise and everything, and he's a spy. So we'll see. We'll see how they address. Now, Todd Holland kind of saved the deal, and I mentioned in my previous videos, so is Kevin Feige. They kind of saved this deal, having Marvel and Sony, and I think eventually they're going to work on a long-term deal. That after this deal, I think they would do 2 movies, 3 I suppose I heard, 2 Spider-Man and no, 1 definitely Spider-Man, but 2 possibly with Spider-Man, and 1 and then 1 Marvel film. We could just see a next Avenger film, maybe possibly. But there's a lot of talks about Spider-Man in the next Avenger film in there, and it's talk about that Spider-Man might show up in the villain film too, and the Morpheus film. So we'll see. I think my personal opinion, I think eventually we'll work on a long-term deal. Eventually after this deal, to go see how it is, how we can iron things out, maybe be, and then if again, like I said in my last video, that my previous podcast, if things don't work out. Okay, we have 1 more film. He stick around a little. They stick around with him a little bit longer. We saw Spider-Man 1 more MCU film, and hey, it is what it is. Can't survive, But I think they're gonna try to work out another picture, maybe a 2 or 3 picture deal, 3 or 4 picture of being Spider-Man in the MCU and his own period. Because if they're doing this story arc of Sinister Six, and I think they're going that route eventually, I don't mind let's try to iron things out and trying to feature a couple of these B-C villains of Spider-Man Road Guy. Chameleon's it's not a B, probably maybe a B. Kraven is good, but he's he's not a Green Goblin. He's not a Doc Ock. Venom is he's an anti-hero, but he's the villain sometimes. Carnage, that's a villain. Who else? You know, maybe they take some of these low cast villains and everything else. But or how Goblin say things, saying as Green Goblin, you know, he's an A-lister. I guess if you want to go read them. And the Kingpin, you know, I still say down the road they will feature him somehow in the Spider-Man. Down the road, and if they work on a new brand, eventually a long-term deal, hopefully down the road. Now on to we're gonna talk about. There's some news, Marvel news. Don't get too excited. In the new Infinity War, the new Endgame Blu-ray, there's a DLC of Red Hulk. Now there's a lot of supposedly theories of Red Hulk. With them now supposedly the guy who played Red Hulk was on the set of She-Hulk, and he looks pretty old and wrinkled. Do we possibly see it's been mentioned if it's supposedly Bruce Banner was gonna turn to a little red, and when he got the glider supposedly. Yeah, I mean it's a possibility. Listen, you just need his voice of the Red Hulk and the CGI look. You don't need he need to be worried. Yeah, possibly. Will we see in She-Hulk, the TV show, in the Disney Plus series? Possibly, but we'll see. I mean, I think that is leaning to Red Hulk. They're gonna put Red Hulk in the MCU and the Thunderbolts, the little Suicide Squad, their version of Suicide Squad, correct? Marvel comics. We'll see. There's more details there. Thank you for joining me. This is Antonio for Movie Talk News with Antonio Gutierrez. I hope you have a great day, and please, when you see this video, subscribe, like the video, put the video. Bye for now, guys. Peace.